We don't stutter till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We don't stutter.
Hey y'all, good morning, grand rising, rise and motherfucking grind. Welcome to our channel, Pisces TV. If you don't already know, let me let you in on something. It's your girl, Queen B. If you haven't done so already, baby, I promise you, you're gonna wanna get some of this good ass energy. You can do so by hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. I have a beautiful love read for my Pisces collective. 10 card spread. Before we dive right in, I am going to cleanse our energy. Let's go ahead. I hope you all are doing well. You know, I want the best for my little Pisces babies. Spirit, guides, ancestors, you are welcome in. Please use me to help my Pisces collective get them the messages that their heart and their souls not only desire but need. All right, y'all. When I sat with this energy, when I tell y'all, I said, Spirit, higher self, creator, what do my Pisces babies need to know? When these messages came out, it became very apparent to me that this is a love reading. And there are many of you that this will resonate with. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So the heart of the matter is the major arcana, the Lovers. I was having trouble speaking there for a moment. Something or somebody don't want me to get these messages out, but we're gonna get them out, okay? I'm not here to play no games. Okay, so let's talk about it. The Lovers card. Here we see a divine union. A union where both man and woman are vulnerable with one another. And I say that because they stand in front of each other naked, bearing all, showing each other all with nothing to hide. And it's a sacred union because we see that it's blossoming. It's blossoming in front of Spirit. Now we see the temptation in the background. We see the snake on the fruits. So let's see how this love story unravels. So we know the heart of the matter, but do we know what crosses it? Well, we do now, okay? So come to find out, the challenge, or what is crossing, is the Ace of Cups. You were not expecting an offer of love. you may have not been emotionally open. But now your challenge is to let your cup overflow. This is a sacred union. We have the dove coming down, providing us this sacred message. We have the overfilling of the cup. The cups represent feelings and emotions and love, right? And this hand is just coming out of nowhere with this offering. I'm telling you, many of you did not expect this union. Your challenge is to allow your heart to open. Allow this beginning of love. No more repressing anything. Staying open. Staying emotionally open. Now, although this was a mysterious offer of love, let's find out if you're ready for it. All right, so we're gonna talk about the influence of the situation, the influence of the heart of the matter. Now, we talked about you possibly not being ready for this mysterious cup, overfilling cup of love. But why? Why were you not ready? I see our influence being the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is often referred to as the dark night of the soul. We see here a couple, man and woman, left out in the cold. They were blinded by a snowstorm. Many of you have been in situations previously where you were left out in the cold. Not quite there yet. On your way to true love, but not quite there yet. That mid-mark, right? Fives are all about change. With change comes much upheaval. Okay. So now that we know what's influencing us, let's talk about where your subconscious is. So, first of all, I haven't stated the obvious. We got a whole lot of major arcanas here, okay? So, my water babies got a whole lot of transformative energy. So, I'm with it. I'm here for it, okay? So, our subconscious, in the back of our mind, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are afraid of destiny and life's ups and downs, the cycles that are ever changing. Some of you are afraid that you're just gonna repeat the cycles that you experienced in the Five of Pentacles. In the back of your mind, you feel like you're just gonna be left out in the cold again, like you have every other time. But is that what this card of destiny and fate is sharing with us? Or is there fortune and beautiful cycles coming about? let's find out. Now, before we get too deep, we got another major arcana. We have the moon. So the moon, in your past relationships, in your past, may not even have been relationships. They may have been situationships. There could have very well been a lack of commitment in many situations, only allowing yourself to get so close. In your past, there were lots of lies, deceit, hidden agendas. But what's done in the dark always comes to light. We see the crab. Some of you could have been dealing with the Cancer or another Pisces. I say that, or even a Scorpio, because the moon is tied into Cancer. Some say Pisces, but water in general. And I say Cancer in particular, as I mentioned, it could be, we have lots of cards here. We can get into all the signs here shortly. But we do see the crab, which is tied into Cancer, coming up to the shore. All right? So all that was done in the dark, all that was done out in the waters, the deep ocean, it was washed up. All right? So with us looking at what we've currently discussed, it's apparent that you've had less than ideal situations. And now that you are put in a situation where love is overflowing, I can understand why that would be a challenge. You're being introduced to a new cycle that you may or may not have experienced before. But let's look at the future. Before we get a little too pessimistic, let's talk about it, okay? I'm getting excited. So in the future, we have the King of Cups, which I love because the King of Cups, right? We've talked about cups being tied into water and emotion and feelings and love, right? Well, the King of Cups in your future is someone who has mastered their feelings. This person not only has mastered their feelings, they have mastered expressing themselves and their feelings in impactful ways. This is someone who is successful. This is someone who is deeply masculine, the deep masculine emotion. This is someone who looks danger in the face and can still navigate around it so gracefully. All right, sounds good to me, right? Because you over here a little bit afraid of the cup. I mean, it could be you or them, the surrounding energy. You afraid of this cup overflowing. You afraid of the water, the emotions, but now you're dealing with the King of Cups, someone who has mastered their emotions and mastered expressing how they feel. I think this is exactly what you needed. I know this is exactly what you needed. From the sounds of it, you've dealt with people who left you out in the cold to carry this burden of love on your own. Someone who wasn't meeting you where you were at. You were leading and they were following. But the cycles have turned. And let's keep going. So your attitude Cups. If you look at the Four of Cups, can I just say how many cups are on in this read? So again, I definitely feel like some of you are dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Most definitely. And your attitude is and baby, I don't think that you are fully aware, or maybe not even acknowledging that there's an opportunity right in front of you. I see you sitting there observing the cups that you've already experienced, which don't seem to be gratifying, satisfying. And here's Spirit. We see the cloud coming in with this cup, this offering. And you're sitting here with your hands crossed like, when am I gonna get the love of a lifetime? Where is it at? I mean, some of you may have even just given up on love as a whole, right? But your environment, let's talk about your environment. We got the Devil. So, again, we see this couple, the lovers, right? With the lovers being the heart of the matter. Man and woman being vulnerable, that are tied into one another. But we see the Devil and the environment in the background. So either your person or you has someone that's still around that's very obsessive, very addicted, just watching and lingering and seeing this connection blossom and the fruits that it's bearing, seeing the vulnerability and how they're attached. Now, if you don't feel like someone is in the background lingering, you or your partner could definitely be addicted to one another, obsessed almost. But it more so feels like someone in the background who's lusting over you still very much tempted by you. You're here naked and vulnerable with someone else, and they may have wanted that. That may have been what they wanted from you. And that's not what you had to offer, because they were not your divine counterpart. They were not your twin flame. We got the flames here, right? So they may very well be in very depressive and negative thinking at this time. Now, excuse me. Let's move on up to the hopes and fears, which definitely resonates because we've already talked about your subconscious, and in the back of your mind, you just keep thinking of the Wheel of Fortune, how everything is ever changing, life's ups and downs. So I see you're afraid. You're afraid that the situation, what if it doesn't fit? We see the crown here that blew off the top, right? Quickly hit by lightning, immediately brought flames, top popped off, people was jumping ship, quick to just jump out the situation. The tower that you had built crumbled to the ground. You're afraid of that. You're afraid of ruin. You're afraid of the relationship that you invested in, that you build up, collapsing. You're afraid of falling so deeply for someone that you have to release them. You don't want to do that anymore. You're afraid of the ending, the destruction. Now let's talk about the big bang, okay? The outcome, right? Can I just say, I need y'all to take note of this, okay? So we talked about, let's rewind a little bit. We talked about the future being the King of Cups, right? Well, not only is the future the King of Cups, but we have the potential outcome as the Queen of Cups. So look how perfect that picture fits. So this whole reading, we're talking about a divine union and how you're challenged to let the cup overfill. And we see the King of Cups as the future, and we see the Queen of Cups as the potential outcome. Now, if this is the relationship that we're talking about, this is a prediction of being madly in love with one another. A king and a queen together, but the king and queen of cups, the king and queen of water, emotions, of love, of feelings together. That's perfect harmony, the perfect match. This relationship will be loving, attentive. You make each other feel safe. You're both very supportive. And look how you just are staring at each other, just gazing in each other's eyes. This is a lasting relationship. One that's very nurturing, compassionate, graceful. This is the goddess and the god of water. The goddess and the god of feelings. The goddess and the god of love. This is the relationship of not a lifetime, but lifetimes. Many of you, this could very well be a past life relationship, and you guys have tried this many times and many different lifetimes, and now you're finally here with one another. Let's go ahead and get some love messages, because I love love. I'm a love bug. Alright, Spirit. What messages do we got for my Pisces and their love, person they have on mind? Y'all seen it. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You guys may be in separation at this time. We gotta pop off. Let's see. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you soon. So, like I said, y'all might be in separation, but not for long. Alright. Alright, we got 2 cards. So we got, this could be the one. And worth waiting for. Let's get one more love oracle. Telling you, I love it. I'm welcoming this energy in. Okay. We got soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I definitely see you guys letting go of the past, welcoming in your soulmate very soon. Divine timing is at its play. We got the King and Queen of Cups. The perfect match. Alright, my Pisces babies. I love you so much. You guys keep me going every single day. I'm sending you all the love, even more than you clearly got going on right now. Peace, clarity, abundance, prosperity, and peace.
When you stutter